Welcome everyone, this is Kevin R. Miller, President of Vision Bound International, and I hope I am now addressing managers or leaders in a civic setting who are interested in achieving true culture transformation. My purpose in this short video is to present to you an innovative process critical to the future success of any government team, developing outstanding leadership. And now, thanks to improvements in technology, we can now instill inspiring leadership through virtual learning. I have been teaching leadership for almost 30 years, since retiring in 1996 as a United States Army officer. Even as an officer, I taught leadership at the Command and General Staff College at Fort Leavenworth and in other situations, and I continue to work with government and military, healthcare, and business teams internationally, including many civic groups. Wherever I go, I see the best organizations are those who are well led, and perhaps that is why Stephen R. Covey said, quote, "Most organizations are overmanaged and under-led," unquote. This is equally true in civic and other government teams. It is very possible for team leads or managers to manage a team and senior managers to manage a team and never really lead it. And many managers never make the leap to becoming visionary, motivating leaders. I believe we can overcome that, and that just because an associate is great at their job does not mean they are ready to lead a team of other people. In a stroke of a pen, we can lose a top performer and gain a poor team lead. And the need for leadership is becoming more important than ever, especially in the changing world of the pandemic. I'm reminded of Bob Dylan's song, "The Times They Are A-Changin'." And some of these greatest changes are hitting your city or area, and we have to find new and innovative ways to bring government services to a changing world. We need civic leaders who are visionary, motivating, and empowering. As a young lieutenant, I heard the statement from a military leader that, quote, "Leadership is the greatest force multiplier on the battlefield," unquote. And indeed, we are all, in a sense, in a real battle against new and changing challenges in our cities and in our government. So we need to find new and better ways to present leadership in a way that is easily accessible and also extremely powerful and filled with tools that they can use immediately to create a greater culture in any team. I'll explain how in just a minute. We believe that there are 3 lanes through which we can transform a culture, as shown on this diagram. Lane 1 is to win loyal customers through great service experiences and high-quality service. Winning loyal citizens is a surefire road to success. People who feel loyal to where they live tend to support and speak well of their city, county, or area, including supporting law enforcement. The second is to instill inspiring leadership at all levels, and finally we build winning, unified teams. You will notice that I put leadership in the center lane because it pulls the others along with it. In the first lane, we offer our workshops. Customers only want 2 things, which is based upon my book. There is a chapter devoted to government service, and I would be happy to send you a copy. We have a workshop specifically for customer service in government teams. For the leadership lane, we need to make sure that leadership development is competency-based. And here is a list of competencies that are important for all leaders, with a list of senior-level leadership competencies at the end. Our program will develop many of these important competencies. To this point, I have been teaching most of our programs in live sessions throughout the world, in the United States, Asia, and Europe. But with the advent of a changing world, I propose that we create the Vision Bound Civic Leadership Institute virtually. This program typically consists of 12 one-hour sessions, taught virtually to groups of 10 to 30, in a Microsoft Teams, Canvas, or other collaborative environment where participants from any location can interact, network, share best practice, and report on their weekly progress. These sessions can be done at any time during the day, even a lunch and learn format, and if someone misses a session, they'll be able to view it recorded later on. This allows for maximum flexibility at the best cost, and you can complement all the other good things that the organization is currently doing with leadership development. The content will be arranged to follow the model I will base my new book, which will be titled Leaders Do 5 Things, Taking the Helm in a Turbulent World. As shown in this diagram, we need inspiring leaders to take the helm of their teams during challenging times, neither micromanaging nor abandoning, but still keeping a steady hand on the wheel. The wheel has 5 spokes: envision, enroll, enable, engage, and explore. One of the most important things leaders do is create a clear vision and strategic plan and achievable goals. But this is not enough if they do not enroll people, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, so that everyone's excited about the important mission. But it's not enough to enroll people without enabling them with the training and resources they need to be successful. That would only frustrate them. Only then can you really move to the next level to engage them and all their talents, passions, and energies. Finally, everyone in the organization needs to be involved in exploring new and better ways to teach, give service, and improve the team. Senior leaders especially need to know how to navigate and lead change in this turbulent time ahead for our cities, counties, state, and government. Notice the axis of the wheel is trust and entrust. Things move smoothly and quickly only when trust is high, and leaders are willing to entrust their associates. These are all concepts we will cover in the virtual or in-person course. Here you see the outline for one way the content can be organized into the 12 sessions, with 2 sessions aligned with each of the spokes of the wheel. Of course, the program is modularized and can be adjusted any way that the organization needs. There will be assignments and applications at the end of each hour block, so that people can return and report what they did the week previously to apply their knowledge. People can also partner with an accountability partner throughout the 12 weeks. By the way, this agenda is the one I'll be using with 30 military leaders in the 21st Theater Sustainment Command in Europe. These 12-session programs can be offered to both current managers and also to help prepare upcoming managers as our emerging leaders. Each program can begin with a recorded welcome and inspiring message from senior leadership, and there are ways participants can earn professional or continuing education credits, and each graduate receives a certificate. I offer at no cost a Taking the Helm survey, which garners ratings and opinions from your staff about each of the areas of the helm. You can see this at www.surveymonkey.com/r/helm survey. As far as materials, each person will receive a binder that has all the content sectioned behind the 12 tabs. I also recommend that everyone receive a copy of the outstanding book, The Leadership Challenge. It is the finest book on leadership I know of. And most importantly, perhaps, they will each get a deck of my leader tip cards. Each of these 38 cards has one idea or tip on how to be an inspiring leader that day or week. And people choose the 5 actions they want to start with and record progress on this card. By doing things 21 times, it becomes a habit. These cards have been very successful in transforming leaders. We also offer another realm of services outside of this course, including keynotes and breakout sessions at team meetings, retreats, or conferences. I also have a great team building program, and I specialize in facilitating teams in strategic planning using a very fine process blended from my military, business, and education experience. These are typically full-day working sessions. I also offer personal one-on-one coaching and many other special presentations. For instance, my wife and I co-present a popular program on understanding men and women in communication and work and personal relationships, and also generational differences. Just contact me for further information. In this video, I wanted to share the vision and general idea for the Vision Bound Civic Virtual Leadership Institute, and I welcome joining you in a video conference call so that we can discuss details and I can learn about your goals. I promise this program will be inspiring and impactful and can help move your team into an ever brighter future. I close with a great quote by Peter Drucker, who said, quote, "Only 3 things happen naturally in organizations: friction, confusion, and underperformance. Everything else requires leadership." So let's move forward and overcome friction and confusion and underperformance by instilling outstanding leadership throughout your civic teams. It will be an honor and a privilege to work with you in this great endeavor.